For anybody who hasn't seen Hytale, it's a new survival craft building game, kind of superficially similar to Minecraft, but it does have quite a few quality of life things that Minecraft doesn't. And also, it's a lot more like RPG-ish, you know? It's a lot more sort of like, I've been describing it as it kind of feels like Oblivion or Skyrim crossed with Minecraft, crossed with a little bit of Valheim. But this is my janky little house, which I didn't actually build. This was just here in the world. I came across it and I'm like, hey, this place looks neat. And there's also a big, like, mine pit hole over here, but that is full of really scary skeletons, so I haven't really gone down there too much. But I think what I'd like to do today, we have a little bit of iron ore. I think I'd like to go back to the cave where I was mining the iron ore from and see what I can get from it. And then on top of that, I'd also like to start building a house. Let's see, let's get the basalt cobble in there, linen scraps, get some sticks in there. We have 29 torches, I think that's good. Just emptying my inventory. And I should cook some of this meat over here on my campfire before we go. Let's see, Jazzy Karma, I think is a much of the 5-stream streak. Minecraft's been 30 for the past few years. I think when I bought Minecraft, it was only like $15. This was like back in 2010. Fluff Tony, how you doing? Alright, get my cooked meat over there. Maybe I should make some more arrows while I'm at it. Do I do that over here? What do I need for arrows? Any rubble and sticks. Cool. Oh, another really neat thing is, see how there's this little chest icon here? It actually pulls material from nearby chests. I really love that. Let's see. But I'm a skeleton? Oh, these are mean skeletons. Actually, I think I had some hide in there as well. My inventory is a little messy, but there's quick stack buttons, there are sort item by type buttons. I love anything that lets you do that. Don't think we have any more hide in there. Minecraft used to be so cheap. Yeah, I guess because they've just dumped so many updates to it over the years, they thought, we could raise the price. You know? Alright, and I think doing good here. Oh, you need to, I forget, you have to turn the furnace on. I'm so used to in Minecraft, whenever you put anything in there, it just automatically turns on. Shamrock, thank you for the 11-month resub. Let's see, this is Hytale. Let's see, did my game category update? It should have. Let me double check. Yes it did. Okay. Good. Okay, so I think I might as well wait for this ore to smelt, because then I could get a stronger sword, which will help me in some of those caves. So I'm just gonna go put my copper sword away. And see what I need to make a iron sword over here. Oh, I actually can't make an iron sword over here. Oh, or can I? Oh no, wait, there it is. There it is right there. No, that's a crude sword. How did I make a... Oh, on the anvil. There it is right there. Oh, we need linen scraps. Looks like we're missing some light leather. Thankfully I have some over here. Okay, and then I just need 6 iron ingots, which we're getting the last one here. There we go. I like that you can put 2 things in there at once. Alright. Look at that. Fresh iron sword. Okay, looks like we still have plenty of daylight left, so... I need to remember, where was that cave? I think it was over here somewhere. Was this it? I do have... Oh, that's spawn over there. It might have been this cave over here. Let me put a marker down. Oh, that's weird. Target location. Mork did say that they might have messed the compass up a little. Because I'm facing this direction right here, south, and the target that I put down is to the west, which clearly not. So maybe I shouldn't rely on map markers today, and rely more on the directions of the compass. Let's see, Luna Rum, welcome in. How you doing? Starting to have some flickering. Oh no, I hope your power holds, Winter. Yeah, that's the one worry that I have whenever it gets snowy or icy. Like, as long as the power stays on, we're usually fine. Is this the hole that I was in? I think it is. Awesome. So I think the big hole that I was exploring the other day is down here. Yep, there it is. just have to carefully work my way down here. Okay. And I'd like to put some more torches on this thing here. Did I hear something? Did I hear something trying to kill me? See, big hole indeed. If you like big holes, this game has you covered. Okay, so now this pillory thing here, that is my lifeline back to the surface. As long as I can find that, we're gonna be fine. But the last time I was down here, there were a lot of monsters that were trying to kill me. Oops, I just knocked one of my torches off. Great. How do I get that back on there? Right there? See, Arachnid says, gonna dip because you're exhausted, but have fun with the big hole and scary monsters. Thank you. I'll do my best. Another cool thing about this game is it seems like you can mine from pretty far away. I think I got all the iron up there. There, you're watching Minecraft? Nope, this is Hytale. Looks similar. Looks similar, but plays pretty differently. Oh, that's a bat. Okay, so we could go down that way. Oh, is that a rat right there? Rat, fight me. Let me test my new sword. Rat battle. Let's see. Legally distinct, not Minecraft, yes. I've been saying that to play it, it feels a lot more like a combination between Skyrim or Oblivion and Minecraft. Like, yeah, last time I was trying to get down here. So what I'm really looking for right now is iron ore. What are those things? You're gonna come fight me. That is a goblin scrapper. Ooh, they hit hard. Let's see. Is this game good? Just started playing. I'm really enjoying it. You know, I played a ton of Minecraft throughout my life. You know, I've been playing Minecraft since it literally came out. And I have unfortunately kind of gotten to a point where I crave something new. And Hytale is really scratching that itch. What is this? There's some kind of... Oh. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no! Ooh, getting hit from all sides. Oh, this thing's scary. Oh, crap. Crap, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Ooh, I'm gonna die. Gotta eat some meat! Uh-oh. Oh, no, another one. Oh. No! That's rough, man. Well, we dropped one iron ore. I dropped, I think, all my cooked meat. Oh, that's rough. Whew. Well, that was an evil frog, yeah. Let me deposit what I managed to bring back. You know, we got one piece of iron. Yeah, so they can stick you with their tongue and just yank you across the map. It's awful. Ooh, what did I get? I got a scrap mace. Interesting. Signature energy plus 8. Signature energy plus 20. Okay. I don't think that's as good as my iron sword. The toads are diabolical. They're so mean. They did, in the new update to the game, they did rework, I think, a little bit of, something about them to make them, like, less terrible to fight or a little more fair to fight, but that still seemed pretty darn tough. Like, there was a moment there where... we're all the way over there. There was a moment there where I felt like... I think it was the fault of my mouse. But I had stamina, but I was pushing the mouse button to block, but the sword wasn't coming up. There's my hole over here. Yeah, they don't spam the tongue as bad. Oh, they got a headbutt move. Okay, okay. Yeah. I gotta say, like, compared to watching... Queso fight some of those when he was trying the game out, that seemed a lot more engaging to fight. Let me see if I could... Hang on. This is where we're going here. They flung me down a pretty deep hole, so I'm not even sure if I can get down there. Another thing I heard they did too is they rebalanced ore spawning, but only in like newly generated terrain. Okay. So my stuff is over there somewhere. Right there? Like scary. Oh, I didn't fall that far down. Or did I? No. Oh, man. A lot of my stuff almost went into the lava. Oop. I think it did go in the lava. The question is, how do I get out of here? And also, what's that guy over there with the flaming swords? Maybe I don't want to find out. Oh, crap. There's those frogs. There's all kinds of weird ruins down here, though. Look at this. This is cool. So you got to go kind of far down for iron. Yeah, I don't think I started seeing it until I found this, like, really deep cave here. And even then, it's only, like, little bitty pockets of it. Okay, the question is... Oh, there's some more of my stuff. The question is, how do I get out of here? There's scary enemies all around. I think I fell from up there somewhere. Yeah, the music is really cool. It's really, like, atmospheric and fits a lot of the areas that it plays in. Oop. That could have been bad. Let me do this. What was that sound? I think I'm gonna die in this hole. Whoa. You see that over there? What is that? Something big glowing blue. See, Pixelated says, gotta convince my friends to get this game since it seems like it'd be so fun cave pillaging together. Yeah. It does have, like, codes that you can make to, like, drop in and out of each other's games. New memory collected, Goblin Lobber. I don't know what that means, and I don't want anything to do with it. We're getting out of here the old-fashioned way. Let's see. Yo, Artemis, thank you for the hydrate there. As long as a goblin doesn't land on my head, I think we're good. I don't think they can follow me up in here. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't worry so much about iron right now. Maybe I should get a house. Gotta find our way out of here sometime. Let's see, number one rule, never dig straight up. We're kind of digging sideways. What is this? Oh, hi. Well, the good news is I think I found my way up onto a different level. The bad news is there's a goblin covered in bombs. So... And, well, he fell off a cliff. What is this? Small overgrown temple chest. Ooh. Apparently we're in a temple. We have gold, we have silver, and carrot seeds. Cool. Oops, pushed the wrong button. Just hit the take all button there. So I wonder... Oh no, there's coffins. Oh yeah, should have expected that. Oh god, it's gonna punch me. Whew. Excuse me, bat. I guess every coffin has a skeleton in it. Love the take all button, it's so good. Power has been a blast. I need to try Palia again. Oh, this one is empty. Let's see. Mermaider says, one game my husband and I have started is Core Keeper. Cozy Stardew vibes, but more mining, crafting, combat, and you don't have to worry about your village or social life. That was always the hardest thing about Stardew for me, I think. Was sometimes the socializing. Did that goblin come out of the hole that I came out of? Oh, that was a bat! I'm so sorry! Oh, that was another bat! No! I swear that goblin went in this hole. Yeah, this is a cool little nook here. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get out. Or get anywhere close to where I came from. Okay, so maybe if I analyze this down here. Does any of this look familiar? No, not really. Alright, well, maybe... Hang on. I have an idea. Hole is that way. So maybe if I dig this way, we can get through. Yeah, this right here is sort of the stuff that I mean about how it's more like RPG-ish. It feels a lot more like Oblivion or Skyrim. Like, there's underground temples, there's like coffins that skeletons pop out of. Hey, you! I got linen scraps from the Goblin Scrapper. That checks out. Yeah, these caves seem a little spicy right now. I wonder if there's an easier way to find iron that doesn't involve being mobbed by toads that lick ya. Maybe we should go up. Up seems like a good idea. Can't be that deep underground. On the bright side, we're gonna have plenty of cobblestone. That'll be handy when I have to build a house. See, you can find ore on the surface in rocky mountain areas. Ooh, okay. I do think we do have some mountains over here. I could go check that out. I wager that's probably safer. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could use a stone foundation for my house. Normally... Oh, hey, look at that. We found iron. That's fortuitous. That's a lot, too. Okay, did I get it all? I think I did. Okay, back to whatever I was doing. Digging up. See, find a new hole without licky toads. I'm afraid they're probably all gonna have licky toads in them. Oh, hello. Huh. That's not where I want to be. Absolutely not where I want to be. Crap. More temple stuff down here. There's some kind of scary looking skeleton over there. That's a lot of lava, man. That's a lot of lava. Oh shoot, that guy's magic. Oh, I got him. Now I just need to get over this lava. What'd you drop? Green crystal shards and bone fragments. So you gotta go. I'll catch you later, Mason. A rat! Now that's more like it. That's something I feel more comfortable fighting right now. Not whatever all this nonsense is. Okay, this is starting to look like more regular cave over here. Oh, is that a surface exit? No, I don't think it is. Hey, you know what? Maybe I should grab some more copper while I'm... Oh no, my pick is about to break! Oh, if my pick breaks, I'm trapped down here. Well, we are moving upward. That's good. Just gotta be careful. You know what? Maybe it's a good idea to bring 2 picks when you go mining. Let's see, Lux here. Thank you for the 35 stream streak. That's a dead end. I guess we can make a crude pick if we have to. This looks like it's going up a little bit. Oh, not quite. Oh, man. Gotta keep an emergency pick, yes. I crave the sun right now. Okay, I think this is where we emerged from. Are there any other caves to take? Maybe this one here? This one looks like it's going up. Sorta. Kinda. Not really. Oh, no, wait. This is where I was just a minute ago. Crap. Ooh, is that? Oh, no, that's just stone rubble. Okay. Well, let me make another... Oh, crap. I don't have plant fiber sticks. Shoot. We really are trapped down here. Help. Ah! What the heck was that? Did that mushroom just explode when I stepped on it? Yeah, that just goes down further. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. See, why does Hytale look like Minecraft? It was heavily inspired by Minecraft. The developers of the game originally ran a really big Minecraft server called Hypixel. And the server itself became so successful that they decided, hey, we're gonna make our own game. And now it's finally out, and you can play it. $20. Let's see. I think a plant that I walked onto earlier injured me? Oh, man. Okay, I think this is the highest point that I found. Here's what I'm gonna do. This is a bad, dumb idea. But I do have a little bit of, I do have a little bit of pick left, and I'm gonna see how high I can get. If I have to, I'll punch my way to the surface. Gotta be getting close, right? Kind of spiky looking? Oh, okay, those things really creep me out. Those spiky plants. Gotta be getting close. Oh, I see dirt! I see dirt! Okay, okay, we're safe. Oh my god, the sky! Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, hey, there's spawn. So that means my house should be over here somewhere. Should be over here somewhere. Oh, man. Okay, I definitely learned my lesson about several things. Which is definitely keep a backup pick. Or at least the materials to make a pick. And, toads are bad. Toads are real bad, man. Let's see. You sold me on the top ramen over Maruchan? I have terrible news, Fly Guy. I think the top ramen might have caused an allergic reaction. So, if it was the top ramen, I think something in top ramen that's not in Maruchan is what I'm allergic to. Let's see. Adar, thank you so much for the hydrate. They just want to lick? Well, they'll have to go lick somebody else. Alright, how are we doing here? Oh, I ran out of fuel for my furnace. Let's go and sleep for the night. Curious to see if that fills our health bar up. It does not. See, yeah, there's door opening animation. And on top of that, the doors can open either direction. And no matter which direction, you know, the monsters are coming from, they can't seem to open them. Okay. Well, we don't have a lot of pick left. But we do have enough materials to make a new one, so I'll do that. Do we have any wood, sticks, anything? We have one stick. I wonder if logs burn better than sticks, or if they burn longer. Just gonna put those in there. Let's see if it consumes a whole log when the bar fills up. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's see. Mork says, I had 2 toads before they changed the abilities that just got passed back and forth with licks. Oh no. Yeah, man. Even with the sort of improvements to how they fight you, those toads are mean. I do wonder if they'll have a system kind of like Minecraft, where you can combine 2 things to, like, repair them. That'd be pretty nice. Looks like all my sticks are over here. Okay, I think what I want to do now is I'm going to go chop down some trees. We're going to make a house. Ooh, that's a really pretty tree and would give a lot of wood, but do I want to chop that big tree down? So what's down this hole? This is a completely different hole. Interesting. I think I'm going to put a torch down to mark this one. I was saying the other day that it would be really cool to make a tree house. I wonder if I could build in this tree. But unfortunately, if I wanted to, like, remove any blocks, it would probably make the whole tree come down above that point. So I don't know if building a tree house is viable with a natural tree. But here's something cool that this game does. If you disconnect all the blocks that are connecting the tree to the ground, the entire tree will come down. Letting you just grab everything out of it. See, be so nervous to build in trees. How they work, yeah. Like, one of the first houses that I ever built in Minecraft was in a big tree that I found. That I just kept adding on to. Anyway, is this a different hole? How many holes are by this tree? Yeah, that's a totally different hole. Because the other one's right here. That's not even the hole that I was in over there. So what's down here? Purple stuff. For some reason. Ooh. Glowy purple plants. I don't know if I want to mess with that right now. I'm kind of tired of dying in caves. I'm interested to engage with the building system. Yeah, I love all the glowing lights and stuff. Oh, look at this. It's really interesting how the trees form in this game. They seem to form more algorithmically compared to Minecraft. Which I feel like, at least back when I played Minecraft, I don't know if it's different now. A lot of the trees kind of looked very similar. See, Pixelate says, I can tell I'm going to fixate on this game for like a month and get sick of it. Oh no, never play it in a few years. Well, hey, the good thing about that is they did secure, I think, 10 years worth of development funding just from pre-order sales. So this game is early access. They're always improving it. They're always fixing it. So if you do check it out in a couple of years, there's going to be all kinds of crazy new stuff. Man, how deep does this tree go? Think we're getting a magic system? Yeah, they already added like a necromancy tome to the game in Update 2 that lets you raise skeletons and stuff to fight for you. With how you can easily just, like, chop down trees, it's almost not worth it to cut all the stuff in the ground. Hope you can stick with it longer, same. Because, like, I saw a video from somebody today who said that he had dumped about 30 hours into the game and was still having a ton of fun with it and still, like, finding all kinds of new stuff. The one thing that does make me a little sad is it seems like this game dropped off on Twitch really fast. Like, the first day it came out, it had like 300,000 viewers checking it out. And I think when I looked earlier today, I think it had maybe about 10,000 people watching it. And Minecraft went back up to its normal viewership. And I guess, you know, I kind of get it. I'm a Phasmophobia streamer, and there have been mini games that have come out that are like Phasmophobia. And sometimes the Phasmophobia streamers will check them out for a stream or two, but then just go right back to Phasmophobia. Because Phasmophobia is what they built an audience off of, and that's what their audience wants to watch. Let's see, is this oak? Hang on. I don't know if that's oak or not. That might be a different wood entirely. Yeah, it fell off really fast. The game's only been out for like 2 weeks. So I guess the same is probably true of Minecraft streamers. Like, people who have built their careers off of Minecraft, they checked out Hytale because, you know, it's the new exciting game. And, I discovered a chicken. And a fox. And, probably after they checked it out and went, yeah, this is neat, they probably just went right back to Minecraft because that's what their audience wants to watch, and, you know, that's what they make their living off of. So it's like, I don't blame them for that. I really don't. But that does mean that if there is going to be any sort of Hytale presence on Twitch, it's like, it's going to need to grow organically over time. Like, it can't just cannibalize the Minecraft audience, you know? And I really hope that it can develop its own audience, you know? Oh, this is my cave. That's the one that I keep dying in. Okay, so let's put 2 torches by this. Rad, hello, how you doing? Pixelate says, very biased that I watched you for you, if that makes sense. Found you via Phasmo, but I watched literally any game ever. I appreciate that, Pixelated. You are one of the rare ones. And probably anybody watching this is too. You know, it's really tough. It's really tough to make your career off of one game like Phasmophobia or Minecraft. Because you do start to feel pigeonholed, you know? You start to feel trapped in one game, and, like, if you want to continue making a living, you have to play that one game. You can't play anything else. Because, you know, it's no secret that whenever I switch games, I lose a lot of viewers. And on the other hand, I don't really begrudge people who don't want to watch anything for Phasmophobia. You know, sometimes I get in a mood where, yeah, I just want to watch one game. And a lot of those people, too, it's like they found me for educational Phasmophobia content. Typecast, yeah, it's like the video game streamer version of that. It's good to have a niche, but variety allows for more breathing. And variety keeps you sane. You know, like, you saw how, like, kind of irritated I was getting at Phasmo today. I want to discover a mouse! Apparently I've already discovered mice. Knowing that I was going to be switching to a new game soon, even though the game was being a little frustrating, you know, that kept me from going completely crazy. But it does suck. It does suck that it seems like once you do build a career off of one game, it seems really hard to ever switch games. Does anybody know, is there a way to easily clear dirt? Does Pick do it? Yeah, Pick kind of does it. Because I haven't seen shovels. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a lot of people who found me through educational Phasmophobia content, and the main reason they watch me is to try to learn and get better at the game. You know, that's the primary reason they watch me, more so to just kind of vibe and hang out. So I've found that even if I'm playing Phasmophobia in ways that... Oh, do you accidentally change a pin message? Thank you. I found that even if I'm playing Phasmophobia in ways that isn't really conductive to educational streaming, you know, like if I switch down to 3 evidence or professional, I'm just kind of vibing because I don't feel good. I've even found that, you know, the stream doesn't do too well with that. So even within Phasmophobia, I feel like I have to, like, put myself in a very specific box in the way that I play the game. Let's see. Mother Eater, thank you so much for the hydrate. Game for Fast, stay for the ducks. I appreciate it. And, yeah, the way that I think about my audience, too, is, like, there's different sort of, like, layers of it. You know, there's the people who... The ride or dies who will watch me play literally anything. You know, and then on top of that, you get the people who will tune in whenever I play Phasmophobia. And then on top of that, there's an even thinner layer of people who only want to watch me play Phasmophobia a specific way. And, like I said, it is what it is. You know, you just gotta try to... You just gotta try to find a balance and try not to go insane. And try to trickle other games in when you are starting to feel, you know, burnout pulling at the edges of your brain. Let's see. Soy, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to clear a plot that I could build on. Gotta watch that sanity. Gotta monitor your sanity in Phasmophobia and real life. Let's see. The vibes are immaculate, Hughes. I appreciate that. Or is it... Hughes? How do I pronounce your name? It's snowing like crazy. I think our snow finally stopped. Pixelate says, love watching because so many of these games you'd literally never know about otherwise. Oh, like Water Park Sim and Terror in Little Creek. Yeah, God, I keep forgetting that Terror in Little Creek existed and that I played it. But, like, whenever I do think about it, I'm like, man, what a good game. See, Majetic says, just like you're streaming. Don't catch a ton of them, but I watch most of what I miss on YouTube. And I'm really glad that, you know, people actually use those VODs on YouTube. Because I tried uploading VODs in the past when, you know, when I was a much smaller streamer, and they'd get maybe like 3 views. And I thought, man, this is a lot of work. This is a lot of work because nobody's clicking on them. But at some point, people started asking for them, like, okay, I'll try them again. And then people started watching them. So it's like, okay, it's worth it. Let's see. Hughes is good, thank you. Nice, Red. I wish we had some of that. Let's see. Pete says, I just like watching your streams. For the most part, your streams are chill. And look forward to just sitting and hanging out. And that's what I like most about streaming. I love just sitting and hanging out with people. Let's see. Epic, hello, how you doing? People keep telling you to try this. But WoW's so good right now that I don't have the motivation for any other game. You know, sometimes it's good to chase your hyperfixation. Couple of weeks ago, all I wanted to play was Tomb Raider 1. And that's what I did. Was it good for views? No, absolutely not. But it's like, it's all I wanted to play. And I think I needed that. I think I needed that to sort of like reset my brain. So sometimes you just gotta chase your hyperfixations when it comes to streaming. Jasmine, thank you for the lurk. Bokucha says, my job now interferes with your streams. Oh, that sucks. But I've started watching my YouTube videos as well. And if anybody hasn't seen it yet, I do have... here's the button. I have the main YouTube channel where I post the edited videos. But then I also have the VOD channel where I just wholesale upload VODs. Okay, we gotta get rid of this grass here. Because I think I'm gonna build in this area here. Let's see. Still navigating the immigration process, and your green card interview is coming up, and WoW is literally saving you. Hey, good luck, good luck. Yeah, kind of. I've been dealing with a lot of what do you call it? At the risk of sounding like a cringe millennial, I've been dealing with a lot of like really stressful adulting type stuff. You know, stuff that I've never really had to deal with before, and like it's been a whole process, and it's been really stressful, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been really hard to stream on top of that. You know? So whenever I do start feeling that little bit of burnout, you know, for Phasmophobia, having other games that are like really, you know, that I'm like really interested in and excited to play, really do help me go live. And I admit, I think that's why I canceled the last couple of Sundays, because, like, literally the only thing that I had planned for Sundays was, Phasmophobia, you know, 3 or 4 hours of Phasmophobia, do the weekly challenge, and then quit. And it's like, you know, I love Phasmo, playing it's my job, but that's what it is, you know, it's kind of felt like a job lately. So that's why I wasn't, you know, even if I'm not feeling very good, I can push through and stream if I'm excited about what I'm playing. And I think that's what Quarantine Zone and Hytale are for me right now. Let's see. Soakmark says, I love to hyperfixate on a game. All you've been watching is Hytale content lately. Yeah, I've even wondered, like, could I be a Hytale content creator? You know, the one struggle with that probably is I know a lot of the people who got big in Minecraft, they did so based on like tutorials and stuff. Let's see, how big do I want to make this house? I'm gonna do like a little porch or something here. Let's see, Epic says, isn't cringe at all. The world is messy, stress is real, and you've been so inconsistent. You feel that. Haven't actually streamed Faz since before Christmas. Not on purpose, just your Faz day hasn't worked out with all the appointments. Man, I hope things get better soon for you. Hope you get all that stuff sorted out. Let's see. Oh, I appreciate that, Pastel. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what 2026 brings for Phasmophobia. You know, that could be some of the reason why I've been feeling a little like, about streaming it, is because, you know, we had Chronicle, we had Nell's Diner, but I don't know. So you all set up for Quarantine Zone? Quarantine's a lot of fun. I still need to finish the campaign, but I'm really excited to... hang on, I don't have a workbench here. I need a builder's workbench. I'm really excited to get to the endless mode. And be able to like have people visit me. Let's see, what do we got? Hardwood planks. Give me 100. Thank you. Give me 100 more. And what if I put cobblestone in here? Can I make some stairs? Yes. Let's get 10 stairs. See, Fly Guy says, you're a great streamer, no matter if it's Phasmo or another game. Love how interactive you are with your audience, and you give so much knowledge into a game you're playing, like the Grinch / Tomb Raider Phasmo. Your kids love watching me as well. I love that. Actually, accidentally streamed WoW the other day, and the community loved it. Oh, did you do the thing that I do sometimes, where it's like, okay, time to start the game I planned, and you like click the wrong shortcut, just because you've been playing it so much in your own time? Oh man, it's crazy that WoW is like. See, I've never played World of Warcraft before, but it's really crazy to me that WoW is getting player housing, because I just assumed it probably had it already. Let's see, is that too wide for a staircase? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, because I feel like every WoW ripoff MMO that I've ever played, I feel like they had the player housing stuff going on. Actually, you know what? Maybe I want more porch. I definitely want more porch than this. Ginger says, bet I can get my kids to play with me. Where do you download it? You go to Hytale.com. It's not on Steam yet, but I think it is coming to Steam eventually. But yeah, you go to Hytale.com, you make an account, and then you have options for buying it. Let's see. Nickel, thank you so much for the hydrate. Let's see, it's in early access right now for people who pre-ordered the expansion, but they knocked it out of the park. It's like everything The Sims do with mods. Yeah, I saw a commercial for it on Twitch. It looks really fancy. Which is when I found out that it had housing, or was getting housing. I'm like, what? That doesn't sound right. Surely this game has had housing forever. I think maybe 3 blocks. This might be a little too big for a porch. I don't know. But I'm envisioning having like a fence around it or something. Here, let's see if I can make a fence. What do I do? Put the cobblestone up here. There's walls, there's beams, cobblestone roof. I'll mess with that later. In the meantime, I start putting my floor down here. Question is, how big do I want the house? This is already getting a little wide here. Let's see, Mermaid says, already gotta go make some dinner and all that jazz. Hey, good luck with dinner. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for the stream. I'll catch you later. Thank you for being here. 6:50 to go till what? Sure. I don't know what that could be referring to. See, the game as a whole is better than it's ever been. Say that as someone who's been sub for 20 years. That's cool. Yeah, every once in a while I feel like the pool of an MMO. But then I'm like, eh, those take all my time. Weirdly, I tend to gravitate towards MMOs the most when I'm kind of in like a really big funk or really anxious or kind of going through some depression. Because I think those games are so good at giving your brain something to constantly focus on. That they're good for distractions. This house looks terrible. This is awful. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never been good at building in Minecraft. Oh, I hope I left enough room for a door. This is gonna be awkward. Oh yeah, we can do a double door here. Final Fantasy 14 keeps calling you back, but you keep catching. Oh, the poor. That sucks. Yeah, I finished Endwalker in Final Fantasy 14, and I just decided like, yeah, I'm done. This is all I'm playing of this game. This is a satisfying conclusion. And, I'm done. We are done. We're done with Final Fantasy. Let's see. Also, Charmander, hello. I hope you're doing good, too. Okay. It's a little... You know what? Maybe I do want to make it go back one more square. Here, let's get rid of this. Let's see. We'll periodically log on and make a fresh character and just mess around with leveling. Yeah, one that I always think about going back to is Lord of the Rings Online. I played a lot of that over the years. For the longest time, Lotro was like my most played game. Is this a comfortable space? Maybe I want to make it go back one more. The other day you got the weirdest urge to play Lotro. Have you played it before, Ginger? I think the furthest I ever got was Mirkwood. I was always really slow at moving through the game because back then, I don't know if it's still this way. Back then you needed people to do like the story dungeons with, and you know, I played it with Ray, my wife. But we would often struggle to find people to do those dungeons with us because, you know, we were both really shy and socially anxious and stuff. Let's see. Oop, we got an ad break coming up soon. Hugh says, 2 expansions behind Final Fantasy 14. Started playing Final Fantasy 11 again. Oh, that's cool. See, I missed 11 completely. New players are the best. Oh, that reminds me, speaking of new players, another one that I have, like, really considered trying out is RuneScape. And I've talked about this a lot on stream. Like, every once in a while I mention, like, RuneScape. Because I played the very original RuneScape way back in the day, and, you know, old school RuneScape, which was originally RuneScape 2, I think. It's been popping off, you know? Highest player count that it's had in forever. Let's see. Sometimes you get the itch for ESO. I've tried ESO so many times, and I just bounce off of it every time. Ironically, I think if I look at it on my Steam, I played it for like 180 hours. And in my brain, it's like, yeah, I've barely ever played that. Epic says, never tried Lotro. Not sure you could do it as a massive Tolkien nerd, but you've heard good things. It's pretty good. I know they work directly with the... It does take some, you know, creative liberties. But I do know that they worked directly with, like, the Tolkien estate to make sure it's, what's the word? Not in crazy lore violation. I don't know. Let's see. Played Palia to zone out, and you don't have to pay anything if you don't want to. Yeah, I did like one Palia stream way back in the day, and I had fun with it. And then I never played it again. I think I got distracted. Ginger says, had a decently high level bard. I always played a captain. Yeah, every once in a while I think about going back to Lotro. I don't know. Probably, I'm just a little too busy right now in my life to really devote much time to an MMO, which makes me sad. Okay, I'm gonna put a few more... Actually, wait a minute. How high is this ceiling gonna be? Yeah, I think that's a good height for a ceiling right there. Oh, hey, let me show you one of the coolest things about Hytale. You know, in Minecraft, you couldn't jump this right here. You'd have to put a block down and then jump up. But in Hytale, you just go boop right there. And on top of that, too, you can climb walls up to 4 blocks high. You can just parkour up them. And that just makes, like, the environment traversal, it feels so much better. It's so cool. Like, if you have, like, a bunch of walls, you can just run up to them and hold the space bar and just, like, mantle up all of them. Okay, so while I was on the ad break... I had an idea for, let's see, what's that? 1, 2, 3. Maybe go back a little bit and then extend it out this way and maybe make more of a wide house instead of just a little box. Let's see. So how far back would I want to do that? Maybe right here. Let's see, Pikachu, thank you for the hydrate. As soon as I knock this wall out, there we go. Okay, so how would that look? that out with the pick. Actually, I guess we have to get rid of this too here. Oops. I think the sun's going down, maybe. Thankfully, I have that other base that I could run back to. Maybe it goes back a little too far, I'm not sure. Although I would need the stone over here. I like the look of that. Yeah, let's roll with it. We out of logs. We out of planks. Chop this out now. Yeah, I'm still unfortunately addicted to symmetry. But maybe if I bring it out, maybe like a couple more. I don't know. I almost feel like I need to use like graph paper or something to sketch my Minecraft, or I'm sorry, Hytale houses out. Yeah, maybe something like this right there. Okay, it is now getting pretty dark. Where is my... over that way? Okay, so if we run off in this direction, I should be able to sleep in my bed and we can wake up in the morning. Hopefully nothing tries to kill me in the meantime. Hello, sheep. It's so cute! Grab some berries on the way there. You can never have enough berries, I think. Wait a minute. I'm going completely the wrong direction here. There we go. Yeah, at least the house still works on our compass. Right. Yeah, at some point I need to get out of this little starter area. Go find some better stuff. I like the zzz text. Right, it is morning. Time to get back to building. Where's my house? I think I see it over there. Did I just hear a cat? Or is that the bunny making that sound? Let's see. Sunny Bob, how you doing? Hope everybody's doing good in the snow. Hope no one's power goes out. Same. Yeah, that's the one worry I have. I think we'll be fine if our power doesn't go out. Yeah, honk shoe. Bunny cat, maybe. The rabbits do have like little. It looks like little antlers. I thought they were jackalopes at first, but the game calls them rabbits. Okay, just gotta knock this out here. Okay. And then we can take this out this way, I think. Let's see, what is this game? This is Hytale. It's kind of superficially similar to Minecraft. You know, it's got the mining, it's got the block laying, but it's got a lot of great features that Minecraft doesn't have. Such as the ability to mantle up walls. And a lot of other cool stuff. I've been describing it as sort of Minecraft meets Oblivion or Skyrim, if you ever played any of those games. Because the combat is kind of more similar to Oblivion or Skyrim. You know, you like block enemies and then attack after you block them. There's going to be a magic system in the game eventually. Let's see. Is this enough? They have to try it. It's in early access right now. So they're still adding a bunch of stuff to it, but if you want to try it, it's over on Hytale.com. You make an account and then you can buy it for $20. Yeah, I think I wanna push this wall this way. This is why normally whenever I would play Minecraft, whenever I was ready to build a house, I would usually pop open creative and I would sort of like prototype a building, you know, quickly. So if I wanted to make like a little change like this, I didn't have to chop a whole wall down. Let's see. Mr. Epic, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've been having a really good time with it. Though I will say the combat is considerably more difficult than Minecraft. I don't think there's any difficulty settings. I could be wrong about that. Yo, Sassy Mama, thank you for the 28-month resub. That is a lot of months. How many years is that? Let's see. Sassy, how you doing? Okay, do I like this better? I kind of like this better. I like this. So you have like your little foyer entrance here. You know, maybe I could put some chests here. And then the wings of the house kind of come out like this. So let's see. What do we do here? What's that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to start chopping here. 2 years and 4 months. Holy moly. Thank you so much for that. And then I wonder, I'm thinking about making it 2 stories and maybe having kind of like a little loft or something. I like lofts in games. Okay, so let's see. Right here, making sure that I got everything lined up. Oh wait, no, I guess I would need that there. And then how many out did I come here? Got 1, 2, 5. We go 5 out. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Okay, before I get too much further in this, I'm going to run over here. And we have some logs left. I'm going to make some windows. Where did my windows go? Oh, they're right here. Let's see. Rain, hello. How you doing? You've been playing some of this too, right? Mr. Epic says, glad that I'm not the only one that does that. Everything's got to be even. I am a slave to symmetry. Look at that. Could look better, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. But yeah, this is, you know, one thing that always did frustrate me when trying to build stuff in Minecraft was you would have to build like a bunch of like temporary scaffolding blocks. I would usually use dirt because, you know, they're easy to break. But whoop, you just jump up here like this. You know, you don't have to build a little staircase up there. You can just do this. Okay, so this is going to be our ceiling here. So it's going to come out like this. And we'll build on top of that or something. Let's see. Yeah, nice to be able to pull yourself up. Rain says, I'm good. I love this game. I'm currently trying to figure out what you want to build next. This is like really my first time engaging with the building. Mostly I've just been running around, smacking monsters, mining ore, stuff like that. But I gotta say, it feels pretty good. I just realized I'm gonna have to cut all this out and put stone there. Actually, before I do that, I need to make sure that... Yeah... I need to make sure that that's where I want the wall. Pastel says, now there's actual scaffolding blocks in Minecraft. Some people still prefer dirt because crouching can be weird. You can move through the blocks. Yeah, I think I have played since they added those scaffolding blocks. I admit I didn't use them. I just stuck with the old tried and true methods. Hang on. I'm having ideas here. Having ideas. I'm imagining like a staircase that goes up here to a second floor. Yeah. But then would I want the roof to come off here? Or maybe would I want it to just go straight up? I don't know. I have an idea! I don't know if it's a good one. It might be a bad one, actually, but we'll see. But anyway, I do need to build the floor out here, at least. Scaffolding is too much of a pain for you most of the time. Blizzard says, I just saw a trailer for another Bubsy game. Are you talking about Bubsy 4? I think it's called. I've heard that one's actually good. Heard they made a good Bubsy game. Yeah, I think what it was is somebody bought the Bubsy license. And then was like, we're going to make a new Bubsy. Right. It's nice to have a furniture workbench. Is that a different workbench from this one? Because I don't think I've seen... oh, yeah, wait, yeah, you can make furniture on this. Oh, that's so cool. Tables and chairs and stuff. Let's see. Isn't out yet? Oh, really? I thought Bubsy 4 was out already. I saw a bunch of... You know what? That could have been convention footage. That could have been people playing at cons. Because I saw people uploading a bunch of gameplay a while back. So here's what I'm thinking. Maybe. I do need to put this here, because the wall's going to go up over there. And I guess this would go here. So let me go and build this wall. Ooh, we're going to have to go find some more oak trees. One thing that I have had trouble with in this game is that there are so many different kinds of trees. Oops. That I was really having trouble finding matching wood for stuff that I was making. And I was having a really hard time telling what the trees were before breaking them. Okay, so I'm thinking of maybe like a staircase right here. Oops, did I just use all my oak logs? Sure did. Okay, so we gotta go find more oak. You know, I probably have some over here. You can sit for real? Oh, wait, on the chairs? Let's see, there's some on that bench, and there's a whole separate workbench for furniture. Oh, that's cool. So that means there's even more furniture you can make. Rain says I've also run into that quite a bit. Like, I'm pretty sure this is an oak. Unfortunately, I did burn all my logs over here. And I don't have any more. Okay. So I guess I'll go punch some trees and see what happens. Like, is that oak? That might be oak. I think this is oak. I heard you can eventually craft tree saplings. Oh, I have seen some carrot seeds. Yep, those are oak logs. I guess if I get really desperate too, I do have a couple of trees that I chopped down. Where I can just like dig into the ground like this. One thing that I do really like is, see how the grass comes over onto the blocks if you put it next to a grass block? That's really cool. Man. The next opportunity that I think I have to play this is Wednesday. Because now that I'm playing both Quarantine Zone and Hytale, I'm kind of doing like an every other day, or every other stream sort of format. Where on Tuesday I start with Phasmo, then I play Quarantine Zone. Then on Wednesday I start with Phasmo and I play Hytale, and then Saturday is Phasmo and Quarantine, and then Sunday is Phasmo and Hytale. And just kind of, you know, alternating. And that does give me plenty of opportunity to play multiple games, but doesn't mean I have to wait quite a while before I can play another. And right now, Hytale is absolutely taking most of my attention. Let's see, what do we get there? We got 74 oak logs. We definitely need to find more. I think that might be an oak tree there. Maybe. Or maybe that one? Hang on, let me get an oak log here. What's this torch even do here? don't know if that's oak. That is not oak. Yeah, that might be a problem. Oh, that might be oak over there. Pretty sure that's oak. See, that's one thing you feel like you need to grind out. More blocks than you did for Minecraft. I think the reason for that is, in this game, it seems like I don't think that's oak either. In this game, 1 log equals 1 plank, whereas in Minecraft, 1 log equals 4 planks. So you definitely need more logs per plank. However, I do think it is balanced out by the fact that you get so much more logs from trees in this game so much more quickly. Yeah, here's an example of the combat. Block, stab. There's a bow and arrow. But there's all kinds of different weapons in the game too. There's like axes, maces, daggers. And I think they all have... That's a bear. Goodbye. I think they have their own move sets and special abilities and stuff. Like, I don't know if I've unlocked it yet, but see down there, there's a Q button. I think you can eventually get like special attacks on your weapons. In fact, that does remind me. I'm gonna head over here to the temple because I have a bunch of memories that we need to deposit. And I'm wondering if that'll unlock the ability for the special attacks. Because those would be really handy when it comes to those stinky toads. Q's just a matter of charging things. Do you not have to, like, unlock the ability? Because I don't... Oh, wait a minute! I see now. Yeah, there's, like, a little blue bar around it. So I guess I just haven't done enough combat. But regardless, I do need to deposit these memories. That's definitely the one of the dumbest, but also one of my most favorite features of the bot. Ooh, what are these things? Are they friendly? Blah, blah. Moss horns. I think they're friendly. Oh, they're covered in flowers. Should I put my weapons away? Will they be more friendly if I put my weapons away? Hey, come back! What's that? Is that made out of oak? Oh, wow. That's so cool. How do I get in here? I think these guys are friendly. They have bunnies! Oh, I guess you can get like a... What does this do? Press F to interact? I guess you can get like a rabbit hutch. Yo, Games with Kara! Coming on in with a raid! Welcome in, y'all. See... Gravity Zone, welcome in. Kara, how you doing? How's Clear Obscure going for you? How far into that game are you? That's a long game, isn't it? But let me get Kara a shout out. That button right there. I have a question to ask you that has been weighing on my mind for a while. Am I mispronouncing your name? Because your raid call says Caravan. Is it actually Kara? Have I been mispronouncing your name for years now? Every time you raid me, I always think about it after the stream. I'm like, wait a minute. But yeah, how was your stream today? Welcome in. I'm also curious, have you seen any of Hytale yet? Or have you even played it? Let's see. Sari, what are you doing there? Sari says, I will automatically... No, that's fine, Sari. I don't want that feature. I don't want automatic raid shoutouts. That's a recipe for disaster. Let's see. Going well. You're in Act 2. Let's see. Oh, it is... Wait, it is Kara? Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. See, now I'm trying to remember. How was I saying it the first place? Okay, Kara. You haven't? Oh man, it's so good. It's kind of like Minecraft. It's kind of like Minecraft, but it's got like the combat. Is that a skeleton? Hey, fight me! It has like sort of the combat of Skyrim and Oblivion, you know? You block, you whack. So like, there's even like there's so many monsters in this game, and they all have like crazy movesets and stuff. It's got mantling, so you can like climb up blocks. Whereas like Minecraft, you know, if this was Minecraft, I couldn't jump up over this. But in this game, oh! But yeah, it's really good. If you like sort of Minecraft type games, and maybe you've played a lot of Minecraft in your life, and you're looking for something that's a little different, good stuff. Highly recommend it. I just found this town full of whatever these guys are, though. They're friendly, and they have a big old treehouse. Is that a sign? I guess you could make signs on this. Oh, they have fancy beds. Can I steal their stuff? No, apparently that's not a storage container. But yeah, it's definitely feels more like an RPG than Minecraft does. But it is currently in early access. So there's a lot of features that are not in the game yet that they have planned, like a whole magic system. There's a adventure mode that's more like, I think it's going to be like more quest-based, you know? Like a proper RPG. But so far, the mode that I'm playing and the mode that's mainly available right now is kind of like more of a survival kind of thing, like in Minecraft. Let's see. You can see what's going to be your personality. What is that? Is it climbing things? Because I gotta say, I love climbing things in this game. Like, I just climbed this whole place without having to put a single block down. Oh, and you can also fall farther, too. And if you hold down the control key... Hang on, let's see if I could safely land down here. Yeah, see, I just fell from that distance by holding control, and I didn't take any damage. It does have spiders, but there's arachnophobia safe mode. Actually, let me turn that on to show people what that is. Because I had some people saying that whether or not they get this game will depend on how the arachnophobia mode is. Here it is right here. Enable arachnophobia mode. It says, when enabled, spiders will be replaced by another model. The default is crab. So we're going to save, we're going to go back, and oh, didn't work. Maybe I need to turn around and look at it again. Hang on. Yeah, I turned it on. Maybe it needs to be a new one that spawns. Maybe it doesn't just, like, alter the appearance. Oh, you have to restart. Okay. Maybe that's what that red text said. Settings. Oh, yep. Gotta go back to the main menu. Okay, well. I have seen it, though. It does turn it into a cute little crab. The problem is, how do you know if it's a crab or a spider? See, you love building in Minecraft. We started building a house, but then I ran out of logs. So then I came around looking for more logs. Is this oak? That might be oak, actually. Yeah, that's my one criticism of the games. Ah! Hi. You friendly? I think he's friendly. Hi. You want meat? What? No? I don't know if you can feed the animals yet. How could you find a cute little crab? It's kill or be killed. But Natalie, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, also, too, the eating sounds are way better than Minecraft. Like, I cannot stand the eating sounds in Minecraft. It drives me nuts. Oh, let me show you another cool thing. If you disconnect all the blocks attached to the ground for a tree, the tree does that. But yeah, basically it's very similar to Minecraft, but it has a ton of quality of life features that people usually mod into Minecraft. Let's see, Coco Beanie, welcome back. How you doing? Pastel says, that's the neat part. You don't. Some crabs are just jerks. It's like, hey, this crab just poisoned me? Is that normal crab things? Yeah. Let's see. Doing great. Hope everybody else had a great weekend. I'm having a pretty good one. We are snowed in, but it is what it is. The children yearn for Tree Capitator. Is that what the mod is called in Minecraft? Because I have played on a server that did use that mod, and it was pretty great. It's very much like the Shire. if the Shire had giant murder spiders and skeletons. So it's like the Shire in Lord of the Rings Online. Let's see. Illunaby, thank you so much for the hydrate. Tree Capitator is the most common tree felling mod. Yeah, I think I always just called it the Lumberjack mod. I guess that wasn't the real name. Let's see. Oh no, you're being made to go to work. Car, I'm so sorry. But hey, thank you so much for the raid again. I really appreciate it. If you try out Hytale, let me know what you think. I will say, I've been having so much fun with it. Shelob was in Middle-earth, not the Shire, though. But yeah, Lotro does have, there's like a rock quarry to the northeast in the Shire. Here's a cave. There's probably some monsters in here somewhere. But yeah, I've noticed a lot of, oh, there's a bat. Bats are friendly, though. Oh, we got some rats. Rat fight. Let's see, is it on Steam? It's not on Steam yet. Currently, it's only available from their website, Hytale.com. It's $20. There are higher level packs you can buy if you want a lot of cosmetics. Oh, that's the other thing, too. I guess you could only do that on the main menu, but it's got a pretty in-depth character creator. So you don't have to rely on... like, just uploading a skin like in Minecraft. You could just make a character, which is really cool. Yeah, I feel like me streaming this, I've just been doing sales pitches for Hytale. But, like, I really want this game to succeed on Twitch. I would love for this game to find its own niche, you know, outside of Minecraft. Let's see. Thought about asking your friend to check it out. I highly recommend it. Oh, thank you. You want to know something crazy about my character? You want to know something crazy about my character? I just hit the random button a bunch of times until she popped up. Like, she is completely randomly made from the random button. Ooh, is this another, is this more oak? Let's see. Suckmop says, I'd love to be Hytale's #1 hype man. Right? Like, it's so good. Like, and I know there's a lot of people, like, arbitrarily being poopheads about it. Oh, but anyway. Let's see. Kara says, but, like, you're excited and enjoying it. That's so valid. But, like, there's a lot of people who just kind of arbitrarily hate this game out of, like, weird pro-Minecraft bias. And it's like, I love Minecraft. I love Minecraft, but there's room for more than one game like that in the world. Or 3 even, because I've heard Vintage Story's pretty good too. But like, as for me, like, I've been playing Minecraft since it came out in 2010. You know, I've been here since Alpha. Did Alpha come before InfDev? I think I joined during InfDev. But yeah, I've been playing Minecraft a long time. And what I envisioned Minecraft would become when I originally started playing it is basically what Hytale is. With like more sort of like kind of more of an RPG kind of thing, you know? With a lot more like crazy exploration structures. Like we were in a cave earlier and it was like full of all these ruins and stuff, and we found like an underground temple. Why don't I stream Minecraft? Because I want to play Hytale. The real answer for why... I mean, I've streamed Minecraft in the past, you know. Most recently, I streamed it back in 2018. But the reason I don't tend to stream a lot of Minecraft is it does bring in a lot of kids, and I just don't really feel like dealing with that. Kids spam a lot. Let's see. But anyway, oh, I hate that these... I think this is made out of oak. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. But anyway, how we doing here? Our inventory's almost full. I think I need to go back home. I think I need to dump a lot of this stuff off. But before I do that, I do need to make my way over here. There's some other stuff I need to drop off. Having a child-heavy audience kind of seems like a nightmare. Yeah, I mean, most of my audience is adults. I like talking to adults. I like socializing with adults. Don't particularly enjoy socializing with children. See if this guy's still... Yep, he's a little distracted now, staring at the portal. Okay, we're gonna juke him. Hi! We're gonna bring him over here. Woo! We're gonna run around this way. He fell for it. Let's see, is there any direction for the player, or is it as free as Minecraft? At least in this mode that I'm playing in, it's as free as Minecraft. You can just do whatever the heck you want. The only sort of kind of like quest guidance in the game right now is if you run up to new creatures, a little blue memory orb will be sucked into your body. And then you take it to this statue here. The more you fill this bar up with it, the more stuff it gives you. So this says, can craft the following: 3 decorative chests, 2 eternal seeds. I don't know what an eternal seed is. Can craft the following: 3 decorative chests and 4 eternal seeds, and 1 maximum teleporter. Okay. But there's like merchants here. You can talk to them, you can buy stuff. But I do think in the adventure mode, here, let me show you again. Let me quit to the main menu. If you go to worlds, if you hit create world, it gives you these options. Right now, I'm playing exploration. This is like Minecraft's survival mode. There's creative mode, which is like Minecraft's creative mode. And then this isn't in the game yet. Adventure, unavailable during early access. So I think adventure is going to be the more like RPG, quest-based, you know, sort of play a game story kind of mode. But I admit I haven't really read their plans for what adventure is going to be. But yeah, so far exploration is just like your standard Minecraft gameplay. There's a lot of under construction places, yes. And the work in progress signs are really cute. Oh, it replants itself? That's cool. Where'd the golem go? Famous last words. But yeah, it's and also it's really cool too because it lets you know like when you've discovered a new creature. Let's see, where's my house at? This claims that I have died in my house? What? Oh, that's so funny. I didn't die in my house, I died in the cave under my house. Okay, so we need to head this way. Or I could just follow the compass. Golem got so embarrassed by being juked, he hid himself away. Oh, hey look, I discovered a pig. Look at this little cutie. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna hurt you. That's one problem I'm having with this game is I can't kill. Uh-oh. 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 What's this? What's down here? Uh-oh, I see... Nope. I see spider webs. No, thank you. Not going down there. See, time to get ready for work. Hope everyone has a great time zone. Yeah, Car, thank you so much for that raid again. I really appreciate it. And also, too, if anybody came in with Car's raid, you know... Just fell down a hole. If you've been sitting down watching Twitch for a while and you need to get up and stretch and do anything, you know, snack break, drink break, pet your dog break, anything like that, definitely make sure you're taking care of yourselves. The spider caves are so gross. Oh no, I haven't seen them yet. I hate spiders though. And I hate spider caves. Oh, weather, look at that. Oh, it stopped. Oh crap, skeletons. You know, I'm just gonna fight this guy for the fun of it. Skeleton battle in the rain. Oh, what's that? Silk larva? Oh, another. That's fun. Gotta get some, I like that his arm breaks holding the torch. Oh crap, they just keep coming, don't they? I gotta go. You know what this feels like? This feels like nighttime in Ocarina of Time. where like the skeletons just keep spawning. Let's see, overall among the duck community, what is the feel of this game? You mean like whether or not people like watching it? A good number of people seem to. Hang on, let me check. More people like it than Tomb Raider. That's my assessment. More people like it than the 30-year-old Tomb Raider game. Oh man, I think I gotta build a new chest. Unfortunately, my inventory is a fool. One thing that I would really like is if you could, like, transfer stuff to your chest with one click. See, Pastel says, apparently the devs are also working on making automation. I saw that. They're hiring somebody for it. And I think Simon Hypixel particularly said, like, gears and conveyor belts and stuff like that. Fly Guy, thank you for the hydrate. And I'm really excited to see what that becomes, because one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft was basically building like automated farms and things like that. Okay. Oh, hey, look, we got some iron ore. Let me put that in there. Do I have any copper? I don't think so. Whew. Okay, scared me for a second there. They're trying to... They're all waiting outside my door to kill me. Okay, let me make another chest. I'm gonna make two. Give me a double chest. Hey, where do I want to put you? How about over here? Oh wait, I could probably sleep, can't I? There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, really exciting stuff. And also, too, I love that, every time that I'm like, man, I wish the game had this feature, I feel like they're like, hey, we're working on it. So one of the things that they just added was the ability to hide your armor. So if you make, like, a really cool-looking character, or maybe you're doing, like, roleplay type stuff, you can hide your armor. They've also, I believe they have settings per server, whether or not you can do this. So, like, if you're on, like, a PvP-focused server, you may not want to let people hide their armor, just so people know what they're fighting. But I'm like, I really like this character that I plopped out with the random button. But I'd like to try to mess around with the character creator a little more, but I don't want to lose this character. What can I do about that? And I thought, I wish they had, like, multiple slots for you to save your designed characters. And then just today, they're like, hey, we're working on this feature. We're working on multiple designed characters. Ooh, Venom Sack. Yucky. Let's see, what do I hold? Shift left click to instantly transfer. Just move all the stuff in there. What do green crystal shards do? Apparently we have boom powder. Wonder what that does. Okay, and then I have some hides that I need to... Some hides that I need to put on the tanning rack over here. But yeah, really, really exciting times. This game's really fun to play as it is, but like just the fact that they keep adding all kinds of new stuff, and they're updating it pretty frequently too. We just had update 2, and I think the game's been out for like what, 2 or 3 weeks now. I think next Tuesday might mark the 2-week point. Okay, so how many logs did I get? I ended up getting 100 oak logs. That might let me work more in my house, but let's see what I can do here. I do want to get some stairs. I'm going to get 52 stairs. And do I want to turn the rest into planks? Probably. I think I want to do that. I'll turn most of them into planks. Alright, did I end up sleeping? Oh, I can't sleep yet. I think those skeletons are still out there, though. Yeah, oh god, that's a lot of skeletons. One thing that I would love in this game is a dodge button. I think that'd be pretty cool. Nice. That is a big rabbit. Holy crap. Alright, back to building. How much time we got left? 15 minutes? Damn skeletons! Ah, always ruining my day. Okay, so I'm envisioning maybe like... Would I want it right up against the wall? I'm envisioning maybe like a staircase like this going up to a second level. The skeletons are menaces they are. Coyote, how you doing? Actually, yeah, this needs to go up a little higher. And that also means I need to build back here. At some point, I'll probably fill in the rest of the house with dirt. Like the under portions. You vibing? Nice. That's what we're doing here. Just vibing. Having a good time in Hytale. Okay, yeah. So like I said, I was envisioning like a staircase that would go up to like sort of like a loft type area here. So you really like the sounds? The sound design is really nice. And if you miss the Minecraft like sound when you like pick up stuff, there's even a mod to add that to the game. Oh, and that's the other thing about the game too. It is crazy moddable. Super duper highly moddable. Oops. Ought to be pretty awesome to maximize space. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Either, I don't know if there might just be like a wall here, and then maybe like it's going to be an elevated floor rather than a loft. But if I wanted to, I could, you know, I could, oh, hang on. Yeah, no. No, I need to go up one more. We need to go up one more. Oh, that's a staircase. Yeah. That's what I need to do. See, game's so moddable, people had mods out before the game was publicly available. Yeah, they were even like showing, how do I deal with this? Because like this block right here is technically the second floor. There we go. Okay. So that's what this is going up to. Yeah, I may as well have like a little room under here. I think that makes sense. Phoenix, how you doing? But yeah, the developers are working on all kinds of like mod capability and stuff. I saw there was like this big crazy kind of cyberpunk looking city that some of the developers made. I think I'm building this all wrong. How do I build a house? How does building work? Probably what I should be doing is coming under here and figuring what I can chop out of here. Definitely not that one. No. Oh boy. Let's see. Only ever watched Minecraft, to be honest. Only ever watched Minecraft. I tried it, but watching is more fun. That's interesting. That's interesting. I know I do have a lot of people who only really like to watch Phasmophobia and don't really want to play it themselves, which, yeah, that makes sense, you know. That is one reason that I really like streaming horror games, is because I get to help people experience those games without actually having to play them themselves. Yeah, I think... Oh, you know what? This could even be like a doorway. I could have this be a doorway that goes to like a room back here underneath all this. Maybe I could put all my workbenches and stuff back there. Ooh, I know. This could be the storage area. I go in here and there's just like a hall of chests. Yeah. Kind of like 50-50. Like to play Phas sometimes, but I watch it daily. Yeah, I'm a little weird, I think. I like watching Phasmophobia, you know? I can just click on into somebody playing Phasmophobia. But whenever I watch those people, I don't even really pay attention to what they're doing in the game. You know, I'm kind of just like there listening to them talk. Well, that didn't work out. There we go. Oh, yeah, I didn't even talk about that. Look at this. You can like press the R button to rotate stuff. You can like rotate it around on the ground. You can like rotate it on the walls. Like the background noise of a familiar game. Me too. Like, I just like the soundscape of Phasmophobia. Like the EMF meters going off and stuff like that. Nightmare says, never played Minecraft, but you want to give this game a shot after watching my videos? Ooh, let me know what you think of it if you do. You know what I think you need to email him about it, but I do know there is like a... you can get like a creator code for the game, where if anybody buys the game or upgrades to the fancier editions, they can like put your code in. And then you get, I think, 5% commission off of it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I like this idea. Question is, do y'all want to see me, like, build this whole thing on stream? Or would you be okay if I, like, messed around with it a little bit off stream? Because I feel like this is going to take me a while. If I want to do it all on stream. Especially with, like, the kind of janky way that I'm building it. You know, normally I feel like if you're building a house, you should probably start with the foundation and build up. This, I just kind of went up and out. Let's see, happy either way. It would give me a lot of content. The only downside is, like I said, I have to wait until Tuesday to play this again. You know what I could do? I could source materials off stream. I could go find a bunch of logs. But I saw an Instagram video making fun of Minecraft YouTubers for that. Where it's like every Minecraft YouTuber's like, hey, welcome back, guys. You know, we're building this house, but I did a little mining off stream. It's like, hey, guys, welcome back to the project. I did a little mining off stream. I could second channel the... Ooh, yeah. I could second channel the resource gathering, at least. Question is, would I put that on YouTube? I don't know. Don't know. Okay, so what do we got here? I definitely need to bring this wall out here. See, like saying they gave themselves... Is that what it was applying, Coyote? I thought they were just making fun of them because they didn't want to show the mining. Oh my god, you're probably right. I did not even pick up on that. Holy crap. I have a confession to make. If anybody remembers a couple of... I think it was like actually the last Hytale stream, because that's the only one that I did. I was talking about a Minecraft server that I used to play on called the Underdark. Back on the Penny Arcade forums, hosted by a guy named Vic. I was actually a moderator for the Underdark for a little while. At least I think it was the third version of it, yeah. I might have used mod commands to give myself a couple of extra blocks, you know? Maybe give myself a pick when I was out in the middle of nowhere and my pick broke. Hashtag mod corruption. Okay, yeah, I think I like the idea of like this little hallway here. Probably want to make it go out one more block. See, definitely seems mean that way. Okay, I totally get it now. Cancel, no! Mod abuse. Sickening. Perks of the job, you know? You're just jealous. Just jealous that I'm a moderator. Because like we are straight up running out of blocks here. Oops. That's the only bad thing about offhand torch, which I guess we don't really... Oh, I totally forgot I had a shield. Look at that. That would have been really handy in combat. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, shield. Get blocked. Get blocked. Hey, what's that? Is there like some kind of ruin over there? I think it is. God, listen to this music. That's great. Just, the music is absolutely, like, the vibe of Discovery, you know? Okay. I don't think there's anything in it, but, that's interesting. And see, this is one thing that I like about this game. Just, like, all this cool little terrain that you can come across. Love the vines, me too. Like, I love decorating with vines. So probably as soon as I figure out where to get them, I'm gonna go get a whole bunch of them. Man. The reason I didn't get that when they're like, I did a little mining off stream, they were just like cheating their blocks in, is because, like I said, I used to stream Minecraft back in 2018, and I would play on that server a lot. And sometimes if I was planning to build something on stream, I would do a lot of mining off stream. So, yeah. Anyway, we are totally out of logs, and we have an ad break coming up in about 4 minutes, so I think this is probably where we're going to call it for the night. I'm really starting to like how this is coming together. I may grab like a piece of graph paper and like try to figure out the layout a little more. I may jump into creative and see what all I can do. Maybe prototype this a little more. But otherwise, I really like this. I'm thinking like the loft is going to be up there. This is going to be our storage area down here. Maybe I could put all my workbenches and stuff up there. The vault is amazing. It is. I wonder if anybody's going to, like, one, I wonder if there's mods for that for Minecraft. And two, I wonder if anybody will, like, mod Hytale features into Minecraft. That'd be really cool. If somebody like modded this into Minecraft. But alright, that's what we're gonna call it. Let me